Hello, and for the last time, you're stuck in traffic with Wolf Gorlick. A few minutes riffing on IT and IT security. Today talking about what was and what is to come. You know, when I started these videos several years ago, the idea was simple, right? I had a few minutes in the car. I didn't have time for blogging as much anymore. I had a camera phone. I still use my phone's camera. I had the ability to hit a button and make things go to YouTube, and I had a lot of ideas and a lot of things I was working on in cybersecurity. The premise of this series has always been the same as the premise of my take on cybersecurity. You do what you can with what you have. You make the most of the limited amount of time you have. You make the most of the limited amount of resources. Never had an expensive camera, never had an expensive microphone, and never had a script, which is something that people oftentimes ask me about. That's neither here nor there. So the tip for you is this: when you do cybersecurity, whenever you are, whatever you're doing, that has to be the goal. You take whatever you have, you build a program around it. You take these small incremental steps, the things that are working, and you build upon those strengths. You take the limited resources you have and you MacGyver up a solution. And for the kids out there who are wondering what MacGyver is, thanks for joining us and making me feel old. So I've enjoyed doing these videos. This is the end of 2019. This is the end of the year. This is the end of the decade. This is also the end of this series of videos. I'm going to keep doing them. Don't worry. I will be back in a slightly different format. Maybe with a slightly better camera. Probably not better camera. Hopefully with a slightly better microphone. Maybe not too much better. Because I am at heart a minimalist. And I'm at heart a storyteller. And I've really enjoyed telling stories and doing these videos over the past few years. But as you might have noticed, I am not stuck in traffic very much anymore. I'm oftentimes parked, and I'm oftentimes now stuck at airports and in hotels and doing other things as I travel and meet with security leaders and teams and help design programs and do all the fun stuff I'm doing, which is a blast, but it means I'm not in my car much anymore, which means I don't have as much studio time. I can write this all in taxes, right? Still 2019, tax write-off. I don't have as much studio time, don't have as much ability to go ahead and hit play and broadcast the world. So I will be rebooting this with a slightly different format, starting in a few days. But from here on out, thank you so much for joining me over 2019 and the 2010s. I look forward to your comments. Let me know what you'd like to hear more of. If there's something I say all the time that you want me to shut up about, let me know about that as well. And hey, Happy New Year. Thanks.